Hello everyone, welcome to an instruction video about my robot project for school. Here, we are going to show you how to connect to RoboBerry, my Raspberry Pi programmable robot. But first my daddy is going to talk a little bit about the tricky stuff.
Hello there Magpies, I'm Clara's daddy, and first of all I'm going to show you how to start RoboBerry up and how to connect to him once he's booted up. So first of all we switch him on and then give it a minute, and then with your PC or tablet you should see a wireless network appear called RoboBerry. We click on this and go connect and use the password RoboBerry is cool, and then just check it. I spelled that wrong. RoboBerry. RoboBerry is cool. Click next. Click no if that pops up. Give it a second and it should connect. Yeah, so you can see we're actually already connected. There's no internet, but it is secured. Then we open a browser and we need to go to http://192.168.4.1, and when you go there that'll take you to RoboBerry's control panel software, which Clara's going to take you through how to use quickly next.
So here you'll just see a lot of information, but if you scroll down, here's the volume control. So there's this bar and you can scroll the dot along. It goes up to 1 to 21 is the quietest and 20 is of course the loudest. 11 is about the best for you to keep it on, and if you click this then it will save and remember what you left it on. Here the demo programs. There's a give intro, play a song, practice drum and tell a joke, and when you click them they will do those things. The play a song and tell a joke is random, so we're going to show you the jokes.
Why are writers always super cool? They are surrounded by brown. I guess I'm just so very lucky to be so very funny.
So here, make RoboBerry speak. You can see here there's British, American and German, and you can write in any words that you wish or sentences you want for RoboBerry to say. So I'm going to put Mrs. Doorhill's crazy hair. You can press speak or enter.
Crazy hair.
And here you can move his head. Now my dad's going to show you the other stuff.
So also included in this website is a piece of editing software called an IDE, which is just like a text editor that you might be used to using, and that will let you write your own program to try and do stuff with RoboBerry. There's some guide information down the bottom of here which I won't go through now, but you can look at and read, and if you click on these images it's got a how-to numbered guide to using the software. And down here this has got information about the different things that you can write in your program to make RoboBerry do various things that I've allowed him to do with the software that I've written. So if we actually go and have a look and click on this link at the top, which is using the Codiad software, and then we type in the username Magpies and the password of RoboBerry, which is already saved here for me, and click login, and then you'll get this panel that looks quite empty at first. And if I zoom in, you'll see you've got a couple of folders and this file called important readme. And the important readme just tells you not to delete it, and it says anything you put in the robo folder called main.py will be run when you click the button in the section where we just were on the main website. So you can then use our template called copy me to start example main.py in this folder. Here we are. So if we right click this and go copy, right click Robo, go paste, click the drop down and tell it to make a duplicate, which will be down here at the bottom. Oh, what's going on here? That's because that's open, isn't it? Oh, here we go. So we've got a copy here, which we then need to rename just to main.py, like that. And then once we've got that, if we double click it, it will open and it'll have this header that's really important that we need to tell it how to use our RoboBerry.py library that's already been pre-written for you to control RoboBerry. So we can start then with some simple commands like LEDs on, it will tell him to turn his LEDs on, and move head, including a direction to move his head in. So we'll tell him to move his head left to the middle, so it's not all the way. And then whenever you tell it to do something, it will do it extremely quickly. So we just want him to move his head, but then have a pause in between. So we tell it to sleep, which doesn't mean go to sleep, it just means pause for a little bit of time before it does the next command. So we'll tell it to pause for 0.5, which is half a second. And then we'll tell it to play a sound of a WAV file. And then to do that, in the sounds folder over here that you can see, oh, what's that? We've got the game folder, and there's some interesting cool sounds we can use here. So let's start with, say, the power up sound. So we can say sounds game tell it to use that WAV file, and then what we can actually do is get it to, we can copy that section out and we can repeat it to make him play different things and move his head in different ways by first pasting it in with Control V, or right click and paste like that, and then we'll tell him to move his head right, left, right, like that. And at the end we'll tell him to move his head, we copy that one, I'll use the mouse this time, and then paste that in and tell him to move it to the front, so it's back to the front as we started at the end. And then we can tell him to do different sounds in between. So instead of the power up, he can do the one up sound, and he can also do the grow sound, and how about we'll finish with the world stage clear. Stage clear. Oh. Stage clear file at the end. And if we go over here, we can save it, and it'll say file saved at the bottom. You can also hit Control S to save it, and then once we've done that, we go back over here, and then down here we click on Run. I'll zoom back out so we can see. If we click on Run, it should hopefully make RoboBerry do the things in our program. Here we go. There we are. If you notice, the third sound didn't play because I've probably actually made a typing error. Yep, I have, because it's got number 2 there. So if you do number 2, Control S to save this time, and did it again, it would play, hopefully, the right sequence again. So that's been RoboBerry, and I hope you've had fun watching this instruction video by me and Clara. So it's bye from me.
And Clara.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.